kind of getting to Lonnie's storyline point, I was wondering, did you think that it was a stereo? Now, this is where I was kind of like, are we getting into stereotypes? Because we do say that he's hardworking, he's helping his brother with the house, but we get that transition of, yeah, man, I'm gonna go home, and then it completely changes neighborhood, where it's like, this is the poorer part of town. Wait, here comes the police officer following him with the light. I got angry. What were your thoughts?
Um,
I got so angry.
I get the perception of that. I understand that part, but I think it makes him more admirable, honestly, for someone like him to be in that type of setting and still make it. Like he has the potential to make it. Like he could be freaking Harvard graduate in the future or Yale graduate or whatever because he's incredibly smart, he's incredibly athletic, and he still helps his family out. Like I think it's a good part of him to show as character development. So yeah, it is stereotypical. It absolutely is. And I was also very much bothered in a good way, but like I was very much bothered by how he's walking down the street and you see that cop car slowly passing by and you're just like, oh crap, like what's going to happen here? Is this the type of image that they're trying to pass on right now? And yeah, that's but it's real. It really happens. So like I appreciate that part of it to kind of make things a little bit more real, a little bit more down to earth. That's like you mentioned, like it's all just happiness. It's all just like really good. This wasn't very happy moment. This wasn't a very good moment. This is a very dark moment because it could have gone so many ways and as it would in real life. So I liked it. I liked that part of it. And I think it did well for his character.
Yeah, so yeah, I kind of struggled with this because it's like,
Hmm.
oh, the black kid.
Hmm.
Well, I'm have a financial struggle. Everyone's poor. Oh, look, here comes the police because he's black. And it was like, we can't even escape this in cartoons. What is going on?
But
Why
then
can't he
again,
live just like Lonnie? Yeah.
to be fair, though, one, Peter Parker, white boy, he's just as poor, but also Norman Osborn, now a black man, very rich and successful and powerful. So you're getting a little bit of both.
Right. So I was gonna say, at the same time, it is realistic,
Hmm.
and they're showing him of what he is, what his character is. You are not where you're from. You're not your circumstances.
Right,
So it does
right.
show he's extremely successful. He's very smart. Everyone gets along with him. He loves everyone, it seems. He's helpful with his family. They just happen to not have as much money as everyone else. And you do show that dynamic of there's rich people, there's poor people, there's rich black people, there's poor white people, there's poor everything and rich everything. So I do like that kind of way how they showed Lonnie. And then you look at Harry Osborn, and he's like the complete opposite in terms of financials. So I do like that, and it was like it's human. So it's like we can't erase what is really out there. So I do like that embrace and appreciation. The thing that I'm trying not to say is I wonder how that carries out throughout the season and the environmental differences that ends up being portrayed and whether or not that ends up being a stereotype. And then again, my struggle with it may be a stereotype, but it's also these are people's lives, and this is very true to people who live those lives. So, yeah, I did. Like I said, I had problems with it, but I kind of got to talk myself out of those problems.